All right, hi everybody. So today we are going to put a cylinder liner in a Cummins X15 engine. So we got a liner kit here. So if you haven't been following in this series, I guess you could say, this truck came in with high crankcase pressure, did a cutout test, kind of suspected that it may have had a broken ring. So we did a cutout test and found the pressure dropped dramatically when we cut out number 6, since there's no fuel being injected and no combustion. You still have a little bit of pressure just from the piston coming up and down. So pulled the head off of it, and lo and behold, found a broken ring just like we thought. So this truck doesn't have a whole lot of miles on it, like 350. So parts per cylinder go up exponentially. So we just decided, the customer and I got together and we said, we'll just do number 6 and put it back together as is. So we got the old liner out. Check out the video on that. We're gonna go ahead and press the new one in. First thing, you're gonna need some type of vegetable-based oil. We got the O-ring. And one thing to keep in mind, have everything ready, because once you lubricate this O-ring, this all has to be done within 15 minutes. So the liner's upside down right now. Okay, now the clock is on, as you see. I think this stuff is worse than regular engine oil. All right, so we've got everything set up on top of the engine. So we've got our liner press here. All right, we got that set down. Set that in. And this has to bolt down. Which I'm gonna get longer bolts. All right, so we're gonna press that down, and then we need to torque this to 100 foot-pounds, and then we'll check the protrusion on the liner. Okay, there's 100. So we have a Monaco tool, liner protrusion gauge. So we're going to set that right there. Zero this. Okay, there we're at 0. And right there we are, what I'm doing is swinging this from the liner over to the top of the block. And right there we're roughly at 10 thousandths. So you want a minimum of 7 and a maximum of 14. So there we're within specs. Then we got to go around and check this in 6 different places, basically 6 positions around it, to make sure it's no more than 1.5 thousandths. So that's 0.0015. You can't have any difference. So if it's 10 here, and if it's 12 over here, then you're more than that 1.5 thousandths. So that's why you got to check those. Then 2 cylinders next to each other, the measurements can't be any more than 2 thousandths difference. And then all the cylinders together cannot be any more than 4 thousandths difference on any measurement. So, and if you do have an issue, you may have to cut counterbores or something of that nature, or have another issue. So that's why we check those measurements. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go around and check all these. I don't think we're going to have any counterbore issues or anything on this particular engine. And again, like I said, this all has to be done within 15 minutes. We may have to back this up and turn this plate here a little bit to get an accurate measurement here in the center. But we'll, out of not making this a really, really long video, I'm not going to show all that right now, but we're going to check everything, make sure it's good to go. So that's pretty much all I have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Continue to follow us on this project. Hopefully get the piston back in and rod back in and all that good stuff. But again, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And we'll put a link to the liner press here in the description below. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.